Slutwalk. Okay, here's your Seattle update. Today is the Slutwalk, which is a protest because some idiot cop in Toronto suggested that a woman who got raped wore something suggestive and provocative and slutty. So now all over the world, people have been having Slutwalks, and we are gonna all be slutty and walk together. So I will document some of this for you. I get to be here for about an hour before I have to go and do a summer solstice ritual for a bunch of little kids. Okay, I'll send you a couple videos so you can see what we're doing. I love you, and my hair looks funny. It's lavender, just a little bit. Okay, sweetie. I think that this is my friend, and she's here at Slutwalk. And why are you here?
I'm here because how I'm dressed is my choice, and if I choose to invite somebody to do something with me in whatever way, ping pong ball or sex, that's something that is my choice and that I can communicate. And how I'm dressing is not an invitation to something that's against my consent.
Right on, sister.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Mojo, here's all the people at the Slutwalk here in Seattle. It's a lot of people in a lot of slutty outfits. And they're beautiful. And it's all slut pride, baby.
Slut pride.
Slut pride. So we're continuing at the Slutwalk, and this is the glitter whore display. This is my friend Venny, and it's just because my ass is plump doesn't mean you can smack it. But she did let me rub it for a little while. Yourselves to my friend Mojo.
I am one twisted goddess.
Yeah.
Happy toy.
This is awesome. This is a great sign. Thank you so much. Slutwalk, Bea.
Because I think it's a really good idea. Because we're sluts.
Awesome.
But we don't wanna just think people that they can do whatever they want only because we're.
You are indeed very, very sexy.
Thank you, Teri.
Look at that. And this is Celia. Joey, you might remember her because she was at Temple. I'm sending all this stuff to Joey.
Hi, Joey. Yes, it's simple. Yes means yes. Nothing else means yes. Only yes.
Not very complicated, is it?
No.
I like the consent is sexy sign.
Yeah.
There's lots of beautiful people. Yeah. Why are the sisters at the Slutwalk?
To walk freely.
To walk freely?
Because we believe no matter how bizarrely you look, you should not be harassed or molested unless you want to be.
That's good.
A choice.
Molestation is a choice.
Yeah, it should never be pressed upon you.
Awesome, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Wee! Hello, dear. I'm videoing everybody.
When you see them, please ignore them.
Slutwalk today.
I'm here at Slutwalk just because I believe that it's wrong to use that kind of language to bring people down and, you know, to help take down rape culture and all that kind of stuff. Plus, I'm from Bellingham. I know some of the organizers here, go to school with them, and hopefully going to help organize Bellingham Slutwalk.
Awesome. When do you think that will be? Sometime in the summer?
Probably closer to September once school starts and people are back in the area.
Oh, so you guys each have, do you have an SLUT?
Yeah.
That's fabulous. Seattle Space Needle T.
Yeah.
Tara Hardy, why are you here at Slutwalk?
I'm here at Slutwalk because the largest penalties that I have paid in my life have been, the excuse used has been my sexuality. Sexuality is the site of everything that was ever stolen from me, and therefore I believe it is also the site of its return. It's the largest site of liberation, and that is why I am at the Slutwalk.
Awesome. And you're going to perform. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
What are you performing?
Here I'm performing a piece called Anything But God about, I wrote it for what everyone is hiding.
Awesome.
And then at the other end, I'm performing 4 new poems. So we'll see how that goes.
Ah, well, I'll miss the end, but I can say at the beginning. I have to go do a solstice ritual for children, which I'm very excited about. Yeah. Slutwalk.
Slutwalk.
Yeah! Hello! Welcome to Slutwalk!
I'm a performance poet, and I'm going to read a poem.
Love you, Teri.
I'm going to perform a poem in a megaphone, which I have never done before. It is an experiment. It is a slutty poem,
You
and I
are,
want you to
like,
know that
totally-
I'm here because the biggest
Hi, you, like,
penalties
just stood
I
up
have
right in my
ever
frame.
paid in my
Thank
life have been the result of my sexuality. It is why I read this poem in celebration of our sexuality. Woo! Woo! I'm saving the poem about sluts in particular for the rally at the other end, so I look forward to seeing you down there. But this poem is called Anything But God. Can you hear me? Yeah! Okay, I know you can hear me, Sam. Excellent. It's called Anything But God, and here we go. I wrote it for what you're hiding. Let your desires be accepted by your peers. Let them be exonerated. For until you have been drawn and quartered by those on whom you rely for love, then how can you call yourself a man? How can you call yourself a woman if you don't know what it is to be a slit for the taking, for the talking about, to be a crotch with a visible pulse for all that will ever shame us we suckle? It's our first instinct. Well, also the act for which being human cannot be forgiven, which is to say we cannot be forgiven for taking into our concavities what will nourish us. When I take a pulse inside me, we both feed. Sex is nutrition. Let us forgive the pedophile his body. For if we cannot forgive the pedophile's body for wanting mine, then how can we forgive my wetnesses under his touch? Let us forgive the pedophile's body, if not his touch. Let us forgive my firings of nerve. And for that very firing, let the parade of shameabilities pass without winking at us. Let us claim our fuckability. We all have holes. It's the state of the species. Yeah! The erupting, the engorged. You may not want to hear this. I don't want to hear this. But when my biology knocks on my door, I can for only so long avoid letting the facts in. That again, my body is being a body. My heart is being a heart. My skull is sending signals to my extremities. Sex is a series of unchainings. That which we have tied to our sides. Right under "Don't touch me there" can lurk. What I most need is for you to touch me there. And I, under a waxy leaf going cocoon going liquid. Did you know that before wing forms, larvae go entirely liquid? Sometimes I'd rather do anything than take the flight, than pull possibility out of the sheath and cut up my life with the uncrushable instinct for freedom. Sometimes I don't want to be free. Would rather stay in his arms forever than wash up on the ocean belt of what my body can't help but push me into the arms of fucking bastard. Let us forgive the body. The middle school slut, the porn surfing father, the lesbian hiding from her husband what she can't live with and can't live without. Let us forgive the lies that protect our loves from the terrible truths that shred our domiciles. Let us forgive the truths told too bluntly around bush after bush. Let us forgive the "I can't wait any longers." The awful, awful thing of what it is to become. To become may just be the most daunting barrel we ever have to point at ourselves. Grotesque, really. We are limbed and weeping and wanting. Let us forgive the reaching and the mothers who judge it because they hate their own reaching arms, enough to cut them off only to pick up and swing at their offspring. Let us extend our arms as something other than contempt for the grotesquely winged to land on. Let us land with wet feet and unfurling antenna on the ghastly liberty of tomorrow, if only to give tomorrow example of accepting ourselves. Let us take terror away from the temples of the adolescents. Take your own unforgivens out of the chamber. Take your father's unforgivens out of the chamber. Let the mothers do nothing but seep sticky for that mess, that slick, that blood and cum and song with the body once, the very thing that made us. So how dare we, how dare I call what bellows in my body anything but God?
Hi.